Love me tender. Hey all you tender lovers, welcome back to Love Me Tender, where I swan dive straight into delicious tasty pools of chicken tenders and rate them so you too can eat with childlike abandon without sacrificing your adult taste buds. I mean, how can you say no to those scrumptious, seasoned, tasty tenders? You can't. I've tried. Their power is too great. Today we're headed to a place called Kickin in Lakewood. They have a flair for flavor and unique sides that complement their chicken perfectly. So let's go. So Kickin Chicken has been around since 2020, and it's a little bit off the beaten path of Denver. But if I've learned anything, it's that there are no paths, there's only journeys, and right now we're about to go on a chicken journey. So let's dive in. Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Great. I would like to order some chicken tenders.
Okay. Do you want a spicy or regular?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna try both.
Okay,
Would be
spicy,
wonderful.
regular.
So all the sauces,
Okay,
all
sounds
of them.
good.
Yes. Great.
We're here to go.
For here, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
let's do it.
So you have your regular tenders.
Ooh, some regular tenders. Okay.
We have the
Some
spicy.
Ooh, some spicy. The mac and cheese. Sauces. Oh my gosh. What is this corn? What kind of corn is
Yep,
this?
so this is an elote, the Mexican street corn.
Street
We have-
corn?
Yep, we have some fried rice, mac salad. We do like
Mac
Hawaiian style mac salad.
Oh
and
my
then we can-
gosh. That's amazing. Thank you so much. This is amazing, friends. Not only do we have beautiful chicken tenders, but we have some gorgeous sides that we're definitely gonna try, and some amazing sauces. Always, first things first, the regular tender. I mean, look at this guy. This is as big as my face right here. Oh my gosh, so much steam and delicious. Oh, look at all that. It's just falling apart. We're gonna take a big bite. We're gonna take a bite out of this one. Oh, wow. Ooh, that's so good. It's so tender on the inside, but it's packing a wallop of a crunch on the outside. Like, this is amazing. You can really see that the breading has like a really interesting like glow to it. You can see the seasoning in there and there's just crunch like, Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, hot, so fresh. All right, now we're going on to the spicy chicken tenders. And right away, like, ooh, I can smell that heat coming a mile away. But again, look at how thick that is. It's a nice dusting of heat. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's just steaming so good. Here we go. Oh yeah. That's a really interesting spiciness. Like, ooh, that's gonna hit me hard. My face is gonna sweat bunches. Much different than any other heat I've had so far, but man, I just want to keep eating it. Oh, this is so good. Oh. So hot. Whew. All right, now on to some sauces. We've got some chicken sauce right here. We have a spicy ranch. This one I'm excited about. This is a jalapeno mustard. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's nice and gloppy. Ooh. Like the mustard itself, it feels cooling, but then like that jalapeno is almost like a ghost of a whiff of a spice. Just, here's your spice, and it's amazing. These are just so good. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep eating. These have some spice, like my face obviously can't handle it. I'm crying, it's just so good. One last note about these tendies. Do you see how thick these tendies are? I'm talking thick, like THIC thick tendies. All right, now let's move on to a couple of these sides, because these are amazing looking sides here. Look at all this deliciousness on the corn itself. This is a meal in and of itself. Let's try some of this fried rice here. When I'm ordering rice, I prefer fried. It has some really good spices in it too. And now for this very interesting mac and cheese we got going on here. Like, what do we got? We got some carrots in here, some onions. It's almost like a slaw, but it's just delicious mac and cheese. This again has like kind of like a mustardy feeling to it. I am going to continue to demolish all of this chicken in front of me, but eventually we're going to go talk to one of the co-owners of Kickin Chicken about what inspired this delicious journey of chicken. Just trying. It's just so good. Ow. So I'm here with Ivy, the co-owner of Kickin Chicken. And Ivy, thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm curious, how did Kickin Chicken come about? Like, what's its backstory?
So my family's been in the restaurant industry for like 15 years. So I grew up in the restaurant industry. As I was traveling one year out in California, I just saw that fried chicken sandwiches was a really popular trend. And I was like, we definitely could do that something out here in Colorado.
Yes, we desperately need it.
Yeah.
How was it like finding a place and like kind of creating the space?
Yeah, so my parents used to have the restaurant right down the street, and then we saw this old Subway up for lease and available. Ironically enough, I've never fried chicken in my life, and it was a lot of trial and error on creating recipes and just like seeing how things would work out. My first fried chicken sandwich was awful, absolutely awful, and it made me super nervous because I was like, what did we do? I literally just signed a 10-year lease, so yeah.
In that process, like, did you like change seasonings, like change the breading? Like, how did that kind of process go?
Yeah, everything under the sun. We changed the seasoning, temperatures, the flour types we were using. I did a lot of online research and just try to take a little bit of everything from recipes that I saw and try to incorporate it to make something unique.
How did you know that you found the recipe?
When my really good friend was like, wow, this is pretty good, because he tried the first one, he was like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. So I trusted his opinion on that one.
How's the response been actually? Like, since you opened up and the food truck and everything, like?
We've had a lot of support from the community. So we actually opened up in the midst of COVID.
Yes.
So we had to navigate a lot of COVID restrictions and just really weary times, because we're seeing all these like major restaurants who are staples just closing their doors left and right. So
yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, so we luckily we had a lot of support.
I feel like that's key, is the community who knows you, know you do good food, and just is willing to be there with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. What better way to wash down all that spice with some Thai iced tea and some Vietnamese iced coffee? That's delicious. It's even more delicious. See you later. Holy chicken, I am blown away. I feel like every time I find a new place to eat, I'm hit with unique menus and flavors. And let me tell you, Kickin Chicken brought it. And talking about kickin', I got my ass kicked with flavor, like a lot. These tendies will be dancing around in my dreams for a while. Now let's go to those oh so scientific ratings. I give Kickin Chicken a 9. They are artisans with a tender. The spice combo was on point, and keeping the inside juicy while also packing a punch of crunch on the outside is masterful. And all those homemade sauces and unique side dishes. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Just kidding, who's up for seconds? Let's go. In the end, Kickin Chicken does a thing. Chicken tenders, and they damn sure do it right. My hat is off to them. Please fill it with chicken tenders. If you know another chicken place that does tenders right, let us know in the comments. Flip that like button, slap that subscribe, and we'll see you again as we wade through this wonderful world of chicken tenders. Adios. Good evening, and welcome to News. This just in, chicken tenders are yum yum in my tum tum. Back to you, Stacy. If I had a jazz band, I'd call them Juicy Jack Chicken and the Tender 5. I mean, if I was stuck on a desert island and I could only bring 3 things, they'd be chicken tenders, a basket for my chicken tenders, and some sunscreen. Chicken kickin', chicken, 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 chicken.